Are you always tired no matter how much you sleep? Do you drag through the day, reaching for a third cup of coffee by noon? Hang tight, because today we're uncovering 5 hidden causes of constant fatigue and how to fix them fast. One of these causes, especially number 5, might surprise you, but it could boost your energy overnight. Before we jump in, do me a quick favor. If you're excited to beat fatigue and reclaim your energy, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps, and you'll get more science-backed health tips just like this. All right, let's dive in. Believe it or not, one of the sneakiest causes of fatigue is simply not drinking enough water. Even mild dehydration can make you feel sluggish and foggy. Think about it. Our bodies are about 60% water. When you're low on fluids, your blood volume drops, making your heart work harder to pump oxygen and nutrients. The result? You feel drained and dizzy, maybe with a slight headache or dry mouth. According to a Yukon study, losing just 1.5% of your body's typical water volume, that's like skipping a few glasses, significantly hurts your energy levels and concentration. Crazy, right? Most of us don't realize we're dehydrated until we're already in the fatigue zone. If you're waiting until you feel thirsty, you're already behind. That afternoon, fatigue and brain fog could be your body begging for water. Now, dehydration doesn't just come from not drinking water. Caffeine, coffee, tea, and alcohol are diuretics, meaning they make you lose water. So that extra coffee you grab to fight tiredness might actually be worsening it by dehydrating you further. Talk about a vicious cycle. Drink water regularly. Start your morning with a big glass of water before the coffee. Keep a water bottle with you and sip throughout the day. Aim for at least 8 glasses, 2 liters daily, more if it's hot or you're active. Add electrolytes. If plain water isn't energizing enough, try adding a pinch of natural sea salt or a squeeze of lemon for electrolytes. Electrolyte powders or sports drinks, low sugar ones, can also help your body actually use the water you drink. Limit diuretics. For every cup of coffee or alcoholic drink, have a glass of water to balance it out. Better yet, moderate those beverages when you're feeling drained. Maybe swap that third coffee for herbal tea or water. Eat hydrating foods. Munch on fruits and veggies with high water content. Watermelon, oranges, cucumbers, lettuce. They help hydrate you and give a bonus of vitamins. Sometimes the simplest fix, like a glass of water, can give you an instant boost. So next time you hit that midday wall, try chugging some water and see what happens. But hydration is just the beginning. If you're still feeling wiped out, it's time to look inside. Inside your body's nutrition. Hidden cause number 2 is something a lot of people are missing without realizing. You might be running on empty micronutrient, that is. If your body is low on key vitamins or minerals, it's like a car running out of oil. Common culprits? Iron, vitamin D, vitamin B12, and magnesium. These nutrients are crucial for energy production, and lacking them can leave you exhausted even if you're getting enough sleep. Take iron, for example. Iron helps your blood carry oxygen. If you're deficient, you could develop anemia, meaning your cells aren't getting the oxygen they need and you feel utterly fatigued. In fact, anemia is the most common blood condition in the US, affecting about 3 million Americans. Especially women, due to menstrual blood loss, often run low on iron. If you feel weak, dizzy, get breathless easily, or look pale, that's a red flag for iron deficiency. Your body literally can't fuel itself without enough iron-rich red blood cells. Now consider vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. It's not just for bones, it plays a role in mood and energy. Low vitamin D levels are infamously linked to fatigue and even depression. Ever notice feeling more tired in winter? Lack of sun could be why. The good news, studies show correcting a vitamin D deficiency can significantly improve fatigue levels. In other words, if you're dragging and you haven't had your vitamin D checked, it's worth a look. Then there's vitamin B12, a key player in energy production and brain function. B12 is found mostly in animal foods, so vegans and vegetarians need to be mindful. A B12 deficiency can cause anemia-like symptoms, low red blood cells and nerve issues, and a whole lot of tiredness. Don't forget magnesium, the unsung hero mineral. Magnesium is needed for over 300 biochemical reactions, including those that create ATP, the energy molecule. If you're deficient, which many people are since magnesium gets depleted by stress. You might experience fatigue, muscle cramps, or insomnia. Upgrade your diet. Focus on nutrient-dense foods. For iron, eat lean meats, spinach, lentils, or fortified cereals. Pair iron-rich foods with vitamin C like bell peppers or oranges to boost absorption. For B12, load up on fish, poultry, eggs, or dairy. Vegans can go for B12 fortified foods or supplements. For magnesium, think green veggies, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. And for vitamin D, fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, egg yolks, or fortified milk. And cereals are your friends. Sunshine or supplement. Get 10 to 20 minutes of sunlight if you can. Expose those arms and legs to make vitamin D naturally. If that's not possible or it's winter, consider a vitamin D3 supplement. It's a quick way to bring up your levels. Many people notice a difference in energy once their vitamin D is back to normal. Always follow recommended doses and get your levels checked to avoid overshooting. Take a quality multivitamin. While whole food is best, a good multivitamin can cover your bases for B12, iron, for women especially, and other vitamins. It's like an insurance policy for your diet. If you suspect a specific deficiency like iron or B12, targeted supplements can help, but it's wise to consult a doctor for the right dosage. Stay consistent. Remember, if you've been deficient for a while, it might take a few weeks of good nutrition or supplementation to really feel the change. But some people do feel a boost within days, especially if the deficiency was severe. For example, many folks report feeling more energetic within a week of B12 shots or iron supplements once they address the deficit. Fueling your body with the right nutrients is like turning the lights back on inside your cells. You might feel a noticeable uptick in energy once you correct a deficiency. But nutrition is only one piece of the puzzle. The next hidden cause might sound counterintuitive. It's about what you do or don't do with your body all day. Let's move on to hidden cause number 3, which is literally about moving, or the lack of it. This one is a bit of a paradox. When you feel tired, you probably just want to rest. But if you rest too much, sit all day with little to no physical activity, you actually end up more tired. Yes, a sedentary lifestyle can secretly sap your energy. Our bodies evolved to move. When we become couch potatoes or desk zombies, our muscles weaken, our circulation slows, and our mood can even dip. In short, no movement equals no energy. Have you ever noticed how a light workout can leave you feeling invigorated, not exhausted? There's science behind that. One study from the University of Georgia found that sedentary adults who started doing low-intensity exercise, like easy cycling or walking, just a few times a week reduced their fatigue by a whopping 65%. When you exercise even moderately, several great things happen. Your heart pumps more blood, circulating oxygen and nutrients to your brain and muscles. Hello, energy. Your body releases endorphins. Those feel-good chemicals that can improve your mood and reduce the perception of fatigue. Regular exercise helps your sleep cycle. It might sound ironic, but expending energy through movement helps you sleep more deeply at night, so you wake up more refreshed. Over time, physical activity actually increases your mitochondria, the energy factories in cells, and improves their efficiency, so your body can produce more energy naturally. Mini workouts or walks. You don't need to become a gym rat. Start with 10 to 15-minute walks once or twice a day, especially when you feel an energy slump. A short walk outside can do wonders to wake you up. Natural light and movement. Even a lap around the office or some gentle stretching can get your blood moving. Desk-ercise. If you're stuck at a desk, set a timer to stand up every hour. Do a few desk exercises, march in place, do some chair squats or arm circles. It might feel silly, but it breaks the cycle of stagnation. Light cardio or yoga. Try adding 20 to 30 minutes of light exercise most days. This could be brisk walking, cycling, swimming, or a beginner yoga session. Anything to get your body moving and heart rate slightly up. You should finish feeling energized, not drained. Make it fun. The best exercise is the one you enjoy and will actually do. Dance in your living room, play a sport, do some gardening. It all counts. When movement is fun, it doesn't feel like a chore, and you'll get that natural energy boost without forcing it. A body in motion stays in motion. Once you start incorporating a bit more movement, you'll likely find you don't feel as brutally tired as before. You're building an upward spiral of energy. Now that we've got you moving, let's talk about another hidden energy killer, stress. Ever notice how a stressful day absolutely wipes you out, even if you didn't do much physically? There's a reason for that. Hidden cause number 4 is all about chronic stress and hormones, and it's a biggie for draining energy. This one hits so many of us: stress. Not the short bursts of stress like a big presentation or running to catch a bus. We're talking about chronic day in, day out stress. That constant pressure is like a heavy weight on your body's systems. Over time, it can totally burn out your energy reserves. Why? Because stress hormones, mainly cortisol and adrenaline, are revving your body up constantly in fight or flight mode. Eventually, your system hits a wall. Imagine your adrenal glands, which produce cortisol, are like a battery. Under chronic stress, they're on overdrive, pumping out cortisol all the time. At first, you might feel edgy or wired, but after a while, the battery gets depleted, your cortisol rhythm gets messed up. You might end up with high cortisol at night, causing poor sleep, and low cortisol in the morning, causing severe grogginess. Some experts refer to this as adrenal fatigue. Essentially, your stress response is so overworked that it starts to fizzle out, leaving you exhausted. While the term adrenal fatigue itself is debated, the phenomenon of stress-induced burnout is very real. Chronic stress doesn't just zap your mental energy. It has physical effects that lead to fatigue. It can cause insomnia or poor quality sleep. Ever lain in bed with your mind racing about work or life problems? Yep, stress. Less sleep equals less energy. It keeps your nervous system in a constant state of tension. Your muscles might be tighter. You might get stress headaches or digestive issues, all draining. It alters your cortisol cycle. Normally, cortisol is highest in the morning to get you energized for the day and lowest at night so you can sleep. Stress can flatten or flip that curve. Stress also depletes certain nutrients, like magnesium and B vitamins, and cranks up inflammation in the body, both of which can make you feel lethargic. And it's not just cortisol. Other hormonal imbalances can play a role too. For instance, an underactive thyroid, hyperthyroidism, often stems from stress, autoimmune issues, or nutrient deficiencies, and it definitely causes fatigue. If your thyroid hormone is low, your metabolism slows down, and you'll feel like you're moving through molasses. Mindful breaks. Incorporate short relaxation practices into your day. Even 5 minutes of deep breathing or meditation can lower cortisol. Try this. Close your eyes, inhale slowly for 4 seconds, exhale for 6 to 8 seconds, then repeat again for a few minutes. Exercise isn't just for physical energy, it's great for stress too. A gentle workout or even a walk can burn off stress hormones and release endorphins. Set boundaries and downtime. Constant work and no play is a recipe for fatigue. Schedule short breaks where you truly disconnect. Step away from screens occasionally, relaxing rituals. Incorporate something soothing into your routine, especially before bed. A warm bath, light stretching, reading or journaling all help lower cortisol. Adaptogens and support. Consider natural stress supporters like adaptogenic herbs such as ashwagandha and rhodiola. Always check with a healthcare provider first. Talk it out. Talking to a friend, counselor, or therapist can lighten the mental load. Mental fatigue is real, and getting support can recharge you emotionally, which translates to more physical energy too. Remember, self-care is not selfish. It's essential when it comes to stress. Reducing chronic stress is like taking a weight off your body's shoulders. You free up energy to use for you, not your worries. Over time, as you manage stress better, you'll likely see huge improvements in your daily energy and mood. We've covered 4 big hidden causes so far: dehydration, nutrient gaps, lack of movement, and stress/hormones. By now, you're probably already thinking of changes to make. Awesome! The 5th hidden cause is another critical one. It's all about what and how you eat, which can be either fuel or fiction for your energy levels. Let's tackle it because this one you can start changing with your very next meal. We've all heard you are what you eat, and when it comes to energy, it couldn't be more true. A poor diet, especially one high in quick sugars and refined carbs, can leave you on a constant energy roller coaster. If you're fueling up on muffins, white bread, candy, or processed snacks, you might get a brief sugar rush, but it's inevitably followed by a crash that leaves you more tired than before. Those spikes and crashes in blood sugar are a major hidden cause of feeling wiped out. Eat a high-carb, high-sugar meal, say a stack of pancakes with syrup for breakfast, your blood sugar spikes. Your body pumps out insulin to bring sugar into your cells. Often, with lots of sugar, it's a big spike, so you get a big insulin surge which can overshoot and drop your blood sugar rapidly. Now you have low blood sugar, a crash, and low blood sugar equals brain and muscles low on fuel, which means you feel tired, shaky, and irritable. In fact, research backs this up. A controlled study found that eating a high glycemic, high GI diet led to a 26% higher fatigue score compared to a low glycemic diet. In plain terms, diets full of refined carbs were associated with significantly more tiredness and mood disturbances. Also, consider not eating enough or irregular eating. Skipping meals or undereating can leave you low on fuel, like running a car on near empty. And overeating in one sitting, like a gigantic lunch, can also make you tired as your body diverts energy to digestion. Balanced meals are key. Every meal, aim for a mix of protein, fiber-rich carbs, and healthy fat. This combo prevents big sugar spikes. Swap refined carbs for complex carbs. Choose brown rice or quinoa over white rice, whole grain bread over white, and so on. Don't skip protein. Include some protein in each meal or snack. Greek yogurt, a handful of nuts, cheese, hummus, hard-boiled egg, jerky, whatever you like. Timed caffeine strategically. Enjoy your coffee or tea, but cut off caffeine by early afternoon, say around 2 p.m., so it doesn't interfere with nighttime sleep. Stay hydrated. Sometimes when you feel snacky or tired, it's actually thirst. Drink water first, then see if you still need a snack. Moderate meal size. Rather than one giant lunch that knocks you out, try slightly smaller meals plus a healthy snack if needed. Limit added sugars. Cut back on candies, pastries, sugary cereals, and desserts, or save them for special treats instead of daily consumption. By making these diet tweaks, you essentially give your body a steady, slow-burning fuel source all day. No more wild energy roller coaster, just smooth sailing. And here's a tip. Tomorrow morning, try eating a high-protein, lower-carb breakfast, like eggs with veggies or yogurt with nuts and berries, instead of a sugary cereal or pastry. Notice how you feel in the hours afterward. Chances are, you'll have more stable energy and less of that mid-morning crash. We just covered 5 hidden causes that could be secretly zapping your energy. 1. Dehydration. Not enough water equals fat. 2. Nutrient deficiencies, low iron, vitamin D, B12, and so on. 3. A sedentary lifestyle. No movement means no energy. 4. Chronic stress and hormones. Stress overload can flatten your energy. And 5. Poor diet and blood sugar spikes. Riding the sugar coaster leads to crashes. Take a moment to think. Which of these factors hit home for you? Maybe you realized, wow, I barely drink water, or my diet has been all over the place lately, or I have been super stressed for months. The first step to fixing a problem is identifying it. And guess what? You now have a game plan to tackle each one of these hidden causes. Imagine implementing these fixes. You start your day with a tall glass of water and a protein-packed breakfast. You take short stretch breaks during work. You make a point to breathe deeply when things get tense. You opt for a balanced dinner and unwind without your phone. Bit by bit, you're removing the blocks that have been draining your energy. Remember, consistency is key. These fixes work best when they become habits, but even trying a couple of these tips can lead to noticeable improvements quickly. Many people report feeling more energetic in just days of upping their water intake or changing their diet. So say goodbye to always tired and hello to a more energized you. You've got this. Implement one hidden cause fix at a time and keep going. Your body will reward you with better focus, mood, and vitality. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you know who's been feeling tired a lot. Also, let me know in the comments, which of these 5 causes do you suspect has been affecting you the most? And what's the first change you're going to make? I'd love to hear your plan and cheer you on. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on living your healthiest, most energetic life. Thanks so much for watching and spending time with me today. Now go get some water, take a nice walk, and have a fantastic, energy-filled day. I'm not a doctor, and this video isn't medical advice. It's for educational purposes and to share general health information. Always consult with a qualified healthcare professional for personalized advice, especially if your fatigue is severe, persistent, or accompanied by other concerning symptoms. You may need medical evaluation for conditions like thyroid issues, sleep disorders, or other health problems. Listen to your body and get professional guidance when needed. Take care of your health. Look out for the next video.